A lot of the stuff that we think is made in China is actually made by slave labor in North Korea. Humans are no better than any other creature. For some reason, we came up with the crimes against humanity, and it's okay to hurt animals. We know that there's atrocities against animals in Asia. We all know how Asians treat animals really bad. But how about how they treat each other? People in North Korea are making most of the stuff that we get from China. And if you don't believe me, do your research. North Korea and China have a deal that anyone who escapes North Korea gets sent back. And many of its citizens are in concentration camps, factories. Many of them make wigs. Isn't that a little bit eerie? Do you remember the Holocaust? All of the hair from those dead bodies? Where do you think wigs come from? Most of the hair is from North Koreans who died. They use the body parts of these Koreans. This is really bad. And in our country, in America, I've lost my kids and my freedom. I have had violence. Many things happen to me because of lies. Because of lies. People could just lie. And even if you did do a crime, violence and punishment makes people worse. So if we want to make a better world, if we want to do it different, we need to start acting now. We need to start thinking about what kind of a world are we going to create. And if we're allowing something to happen in the world and we think it doesn't impact us, that's not true. We're all connected. If one of us suffers, we all suffer. It impacts us. So it is up to us to act, to not be available, to make sure that we don't give our consent, and to do our part. And doing our part means speaking radical truth, not being available for domination systems. Don't sell out. Do not put your kids in school. Stop being a part of industry. Stop being a part of government. If you don't sell out in the market economy, the government will make sure you go to them for a handout of not enough to live on. And I'm sick and tired of that, because we can have abundance instead of this debt slavery model. We could trade in the debt slavery model and liberate the whole world from domination systems, which is simply moving from our sympathetic nervous system, fight, flight, freeze, fawn, and then exploiting and using each other's bodies is the fifth F. And we can move from sympathetic to parasympathetic nervous system, attuning to bodies, co-regulating with nervous systems, and collaborating to meet needs, body sensations, feelings, and needs. Our higher self is simply when we are happy, when we are in ecstasy. That's all our higher self is. That's it. You want to be like Buddha? We need to have enhancing stimulus, because if you have traumatic stimulus, you're going to have a healthy reaction, which is acting out and hurting others, or acting inward and hurting ourselves. So if we want to create this better world, we must do it now. And the way that we do it is we do the 5 steps of global liberation. Step 1, the jig is up. Step 2, domination systems hurt us. No, step 1 is the jig is up, domination systems hurt us. Step 2, turn it over to love, God, nature. Step 3, find your meaning and purpose, because you're not. If we get rid of the debt slavery model, then we're not workers. We're superheroes with a meaning and purpose. No more resistance between learning, teaching, giving, receiving. We just give. Raising willingness and capacity, not raising votes and funds. Step 4, once you figure out what kind of superhero you are, step 4 is you gather your soul tribe right now. Go. You are not alone. You've never been alone. Step 5, we carry the message. We use the most amount of love and care and the least amount of force and control. And we come down hard. We rain down love. And we blast off. We rise. We unite. And we liberate the whole entire world. North Korea and Russia and America and every other country, Saudi Arabia. No more violence. You guys are acting like animals. You're acting absolutely nuts. And we are going to rise because we're not available. I'm Daisy the Venice Healer, and I get my loudspeaker today. Do you hear me? I'm getting a super duper professional grade, like the ones the police use. It goes 1,200 feet. I am getting my loudspeaker today. And I I'm going to unite and awaken the superheroes. That is what I'm here to do. I'm going to boop us on the nose. Boop, boop. You just got booped. Because we're too lovable. And we're very lovey-dovey and sweet in our nature. Unless we've been mistreated. So let's treat each other better. And we're not going to go and punish Kim Jong-un and do all these crimes on humanity. We're going to acknowledge we treated animals way worse than humans. Okay? We need to start acting like God. Stop punishing each other. We need all the humans we could get to help to meet the needs for the whole wide planet. And we want the animals to be dependent on us because we are meant to depend on each other, because we cannot own Earth, because we belong to each other, and we belong to each other because we are a part of each other, because we are part of the same vibrating field of consciousness that is intelligence, and I call it God. And we are gods. And it is time that we rise and unite and do God's work, whatever that is. Let us rise, superheroes.